Uh, the long walk home. So, last we left off, the party had been licking their wounds after finally defeating all of the trolls and the Troll King, Hargulka. Searching the building, they found many resources, lots of gold, weapons, materials, lots of trade goods. Uh, as they were resting, an interesting creature had joined the mix, a insectoid woman, who seemed to proceed to creep everyone out for the rest of the duration of the session. And while
Bzz.
and while tending to the fallen, as we did unfortunately lose someone during the fight. Um, Body now being preserved and taken care of. That too. Um, which we'll get to. Um, but yeah, so last we left off, I believe everybody was settling down to rest for the night. Um, the night goes quietly and peacefully, and with the morning, the sun rises, possibly. Find out.
Excuse me.
It is sunny. Oh, and I will remind also in my recap that um, Tristan had mentioned that a green skinned woman had approached him in a dream and is the person who told him to come and assist you guys. So he's there. She's the reason why he showed up. Hmm? It's more
Carapace.
teal.
Yeah, and I was gonna say it's more of a teal. No.
No. Yeah, Tristan did describe her as being green with elf-like features and flowers in her hair. Right? Well, it's the morning, and you guys rise as you wish in your order and do whatever you want to do. How do you want to proceed?
Well, there's lots of things that need to be transported. We may not be able to do it all at the same time, so probably want to bring at least the most valuable things, and then can always come back or send another group to get the leftover. Um, so there is treasure, and then there are um, a lot of supplies. But there's also still parts of this place we haven't looked in yet. Um, that's a great question. Maybe we did.
Um, you did deal with the shrine.
Yeah, I
Which
think
is
the
the straight
last
up
thing
one.
that was all this funky stuff up in here.
Did we
With the
go
ghosts
down
and things.
here?
That was the harpy's nest. That tower
Okay.
there.
Did we go in here?
Yeah, like, because I don't remember if did we go down the hallway where we had fought and then go around? Like, so down this way and all the way around?
Well, tips came from that way, so.
Yeah, I came from down here.
Yeah, I don't think we went down that way. I know.
The second level is a different map.
Don't worry, you're not missing much.
We did. We looked up there already.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the top floor absolutely has been searched. I believe you have searched this building fully.
I think we did for safety before sleeping.
Yeah, I believe you did.
Okay.
I will say that you guys definitely have all of the items from here. So yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we need to. If we start moving, we need to transport some of this stuff, if not all of it.
Yes. So you won't be able to transport most of the trade goods. Your wagons are just not heavy duty, and like you got too much stuff as it is, just with what you have. But all of the like treasure goods and stuff like that, the tools and things like that, you will be able to bring back.
Okay. Yeah, that's the most important stuff to take back right now.
Ooh. Oh, I don't know that. Never mind.
I appreciate it, but this is gonna have to be a whole group effort with all this stuff. So, uh, we all of us that are capable to carry our fair shares, um, and then looks down at the teddy bear. But you may need to help some of us that may not be able to carry too much. Okay then. So I'm ready to go whenever everyone else is.
All right. All right. So guys, load up, gather yourselves for the day. Gonna just, for the sake of sanity, move all your tokens into a spot where I can get them all.
Do the obligatory mage armor for the day.
I have that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's so much
Whoa.
cooler and
Whoa.
covered in fog.
Whoa.
Although now I don't know where we live.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Everything looks so much nicer now.
It's actually like texture.
So if you toggle hex controls, you can see there's a red.
Hex control.
Ah.
That's your kingdom, is the 2 red hexes.
Can we not put like a little house for our goose?
How did that happen?
What do you Well, this is the difference between Roll20 and Foundry. It's just a far more interactive map and layout.
I don't say this often.
This is just the module from Foundry, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't say this often, but we should probably stop beating the dead horse. I meant Roll20.
Oh my.
Wow. Are we supposed to be, and I guess the other question is, should some of this be blacked out that we haven't been through, or is that just,
If you
it
click
doesn't matter?
the green flag that has the ham on it,
Okay.
Why are we a I mean, I understand why we're a ham, but why are we a ham?
this is a cannibalization nation.
So, and when you click, was something supposed to happen? Clicking the green.
If
Yeah,
you
it's
click...
not doing anything.
Oh, it's not. It's not.
No.
Oh, wait, hold on. Token controls. There you go. If you go to token controls and you click it,
I get the party.
do you not see that a portion of the map loses color?
No.
Like
no,
if
I
you
can see.
click
I
the
can
flag-
see. I can see everything pretty much.
Okay.
When you do.
Okay. So.
Yes, it colored in. Yeah, it colored in like these 3.
Like it just showed like the aura around us, which I kind of assumed was just our view rate from this area.
Whoa! Whoa! Wow!
Oh.
What is happening? What is going on? Okay. So there is a little. It's fogged out, but it's not. Am I? Or unless it's just some weird hail. I don't know what's going on.
It'll color
is
it in
weird.
as you explore it.
Yeah, like a sepia.
Yeah, sepia,
tone.
yeah. But yeah.
Okay. Whereas the other, I mean, I remember Roll20. It's blacked out. So
I will say
you didn't know what you were going into until you actually.
Also,
moved
if
it.
you hover over the hexes that your kingdom are in, you can see under the bottom of it. It'll say Stag's Rest.
I will say we can see more now because it gives us a full hex around us and not just the hex we touched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can turn that off with the toggle zone boundaries button. Like that's not.
Yeah, but those are the
super useful
different
for us.
zones which establish the DCs for things like encounters and stuff like that.
That's the double green, like kind of pulsing boundary thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
And then if you
Yep, that's where the centaurs
toggle
are
on, if you toggle on the controls, it just shows you more details of what the zone, I guess, is.
Ooh. Ah.
What's up, man? Freaking dig it.
Yeah.
Freaking dig it,
All
man.
right.
Ooh, wait, what?
So, you guys are currently at Hargolka's stronghold, which is the Green Ham Banner. Now, which way did you guys want to go? You know that directly to your east is a drake nest.
If I remember correctly, besides the dog, we're all basically at full health now, right?
Yeah, and I mean, you're all rested, so dog is fine as well. Dog's had a good nap about it. And then, like, if you guys remember, there was that island that had all of the lizards on it, all the lizard folk on it.
Yeah.
It was right here. Yep, and all
Yes.
the will-o-wisps. All the will-o-wisps.
Oh my.
And then
Yeah. And did we
guys
did
made
we
a run
rope
for it.
bridge, build a rope bridge or something across one of these two? I know we had to cross the water twice, I think, right?
Yeah, it was where the Lizard King is. You had to cross where that was.
We're supposed to go and help them with their issue of like a ghost.
Yeah,
bad
there's
spirit.
there's something that claims it is an ancestral spirit of theirs that is leading their chieftain to violence and causing him to raid merchants heading to your capital. Yes.
Yep. And then we will be able to go to where the chieftain has these visions and see if we can see what it actually is. I always figured that we would go back when we were done with this, at least to check on things. But yeah, if we're physically fit, we should just go. Try to
Which
help
way do you
people.
want to go? Are you going northeast or east, then northeast? So you went this way to get there because you know that this way has a drake nest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I can be talking to go to check out the Drake nest.
I mean, it's good to know that it's there. I hate to, err on the side of caution, but I mean, it is in our lands, and we didn't know it was there until
Yeah, and we
basically
can't just
came here. So it may be worth it to just see what's going on there in that direction. I'm not saying get encountered with it, but maybe see if it's huge or old or young or there's more than one, or I mean, you know.
can't just not know what's going on at Drake nest. You won't know until you see them, right?
So, important question: what's a drake?
A drake is a small dragon. Yeah, I mean, let's go there and look. We can. I mean, if we don't educate them, what are we really here for? To the drakes.
Hate the
Wait,
drake.
hold on. I gotta find.
No, he's from from the
Okay.
ruler
Yeah.
point of view. He's looking at it as I think we need to find out some information about it, but he does not want to even get close to this thing.
Oh, what if they're wrestlable?
I mean, Zika's just looking at them and just watching them and is just kind of looking at Xandri's body like, I can preserve his body for as long as you want if you want to preserve him, but I figure you want to try and get him to his proper resting place as soon as possible.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think he would have wanted to see it in life. So let's. I mean, in death.
I would suggest that maybe I mean it is unexplored area, which we probably need to kind of head east just to see what's there anyway. But I would say be prepared to get away as fast as possible and flat out run and hide.
But
I mean, if it comes to that, I mean, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm little, and that's the first thing I'm gonna do.
we will go east, and we have. I understand being prepared to run, but we should also be prepared to fight. See, like us leaving them there could cause even more issues, just like these trolls. So we don't want them to gang up together and fortify some area.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a far walk.
I do understand that you both want to prove yourselves, and frankly, I think you both have proved yourselves more than once, 1,000 times maybe.
Oh, I actually have nothing to
But
prove other
also,
than
we did lose a companion while we were in that troll mess as well.
but we gained two.
Three,
So
technically. The
they see the teddy bear knows. See,
Okay.
I mean, he's just
Just-
frowning at Mason, but Mark is really laughing because he finds it very amusing, the
Lewis
logic.
is gonna. Lewis has decided to just point us in danger every time there's a choice for danger, just because. So, just so you guys understand,
Got it.
sometimes
he
because
misses his
someone
horse so much.
because there was something that was said that we haven't done anything and explored, and some people in a different world in that a different universe, uh, that's in the same lands have made fun of us because we haven't done a bunch of things. So now I'm going to point us through danger. And apparently there's
Violence.
things that we haven't found because we haven't looked at anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, And Misha's he's silently just shaking his head, waiting for the inevitable.
So, as you guys are walking, you do kind of smell a kind of weirdly familiar but strange smell, and the longer you think about it, your stomach starts to growl, and you realize it's the smell of cooked flesh. And you can see up to the north here the opening of a cave with bones strewn about and still charred flesh caked onto all of the bones.
Okay, I think we found where he's at. We can just tuck this away in memory, and yeah.
Or we at least take a peek in the cave.
I think we know what's in there. I mean,
We don't really. We can only smell. If we leave here, the teddy bear won't know what a drake is. You can't just explain that.
my counsel is completely one sided here.
Your counsel is appreciated, but we should take a look. But so, Meesha, let me explain from my point of view. We literally let a fortification of trolls gather, and that affected and has affected things that we don't even understand yet of our land. Okay, so we survived that. We defeated that, and now we have drakes that are just here. Now, I understand drakes are dangerous, but we might then we're just going to repeat the same thing then if we just leave them to their own
Thanks. I take it. Ooh, wait. He op- he opens up his bag and like full arm reaches into it. It's not that deep, but his full arm goes in and he digs around and pulls out a little like stick figure puppet, like a crudely made like a child made this doll, and hands it to you. It'll keep you safe. That will give you a +2 circumstance roll on the next saving throw against a spell or a haunt.
No. Oh, of course. Oh. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, okay, okay. All right.
Someone really should watch the part.
Yeah, we should
Like
watch.
meta knowledge. They're bigger than us.
Okay.
We get up there and there's like 50 drakes and we go,
And it was at this moment.
I go stiff as a statue and fall over and pretend to be a doll. Oh, there's a whole lot less of us when they're not around.
Are we?
It
Oh.
stops. It walks out, goes to walk past, takes a quick sniff in the air, and then sharply and suddenly turns and snarls at you.
Don't think the branch is working.
Now, you do.
I mean, it's right here.
Uh,
We just wanted to explore it. It's trying to start a fight with us.
Nope.
God.
Just
Oh
the.
God.
Oh, Pharasma, why?
So, this is an enormous drake. It is real big for a drake.
Is
This is unnaturally large. That just from a passive perspective, Dura, you've never even heard of a drake this big.
Isn't it just large?
It is, but that's huge for a drake.
Okay, little huge, not big huge. Gotcha.
Initiatives? Yes, I am.
Okay, I was just waiting.
Enough. Why should they move this?
Yes.
Can I not?
Yes. Off to a great start.
Oh, hold on. Where's the
are we still-
initiative?
Are we still in an Overwatch field?
If you have the little eyeball next to your icon, you do. You should.
Okay, I
have
just wanted to
it.
make sure that was still like supposed to.
Oh,
be.
I found it.
Yes, it is. It is. It's all the time.
Yeah, where was initiative again?
Under attributes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. There's Mark's initiative ones. There they are. Glad to see. Glad to see that it goes across platforms.
Yep.
Oh! So
It's
is that
fine.
everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's everybody.
It's fun.
Okay.
No.
This is gonna be great.
No.
All right. Round 1. Fight. Mason, you're up.
Why?
I'm gonna go beat it in its snoot. Bonk. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do a vicious swing.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm like, how do you play this game again?
Like, how do I do this?
You
There we go.
would click the +17.
Enormous flame drake. That's. Oh man.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you have a hero point.
Yeah, I'll use it. That
Okay,
works.
that does hit.
Wait. Okay. Yeah.
I fix. Yes, I fix.
Okay. Let me just.
Thank you,
I can
Renikin.
hear the death
Much
screams
appreciated.
of the party now.
I think they can hear us, just not.
Yeah, they can hear you guys, but they haven't been able to hear me because, again, for some reason, every now and again, settings just automatically change on their own, and
Oh.
my streaming software was not picking up my own microphone.
It's trying to do what you wanted it to.
Okay.
But here we are.
Well, that's kind of
Seriously
spooky
appreciate
that
that.
my to hit and my damage were the same numbers. A little spooky.
That is a little spooky.
We'll
All
take it.
right.
But that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. I believe it goes to tips then. Yep.
Problem is that
Tips,
the
you're up.
default is like it defaults to like
Oh, I
some
forgot. I didn't click
random
on the
scattering
drink.
of numbers and
My bad.
sounds.
Yep. Make
I
sure you
don't
click
know,
on them and,
like,
and select.
I didn't
and
have
hit
time
T if
before
you're
stream to like check all my systems, so here we are.
gonna do an attack.
I made so many funny
How does
jokes.
it work if I'm doing a line or?
Usually that'll give you an option to lay the line if you want. Yeah. You need to pick which are you doing it?
2 rounds.
Two actions?
No, 2 rounds.
Yeah, but
Which means 3 action, and then next turn it will take all 3 of actions as well.
okay, so it's a 120-foot line. Okay.
But
So
it won't go up
you
until
would.
next time.
Yep. It's the Kamehameha move. Got you.
It is. I love that.
The teddy bear uses Kamehameha. This is gonna be
That's
amazing.
the spell I ask you for special permission to take, even though it's outside of my spell school.
Yes.
While I start glowing, an outline of a figure stands behind me. Next turn it'll do something else.
What's the figure look like?
It's just an outline right now.
Yeah, but like an outline, like a full-size person outline, or like an outline scaled to you, like another teddy bear, like
Like a child.
a child. Okay.
Human child.
Yeah. The concept of youth.
Okay. It is the enormous flame drake's turn.
This is really
Do
sad.
your worst.
Sad music for killing drakes.
And there's a fountain for some reason.
Yeah, there's a fountain. The babbling brook.
So. Let me see. What is this?
Ooh.
I did not mean to do that.
But now we know.
Oh, we don't like that at all.
But now you know. Yeah.
Oh, you can
Oh, yeah,
clear
like,
that
if you
out.
use any
That's
of that.
cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. You can clear that out of the chat. Oh.
Can't wait to round that corner and see what Mason sees.
Big and scaly.
Doesn't have the manipulate trait. Okay. So, you will get an attack of opportunity because it is going to fly. It is going to fly up and away from you.
Ooh. Fly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, you do hit.
I love the PF2E traits. Like, it's so good to be able to dictate what has what and how they interact with each other due to the traits.
Oh, that's why. Give me a second. Turn on. Yeah, there you go.
Still respectable. Okay. So he spends an action to fly up, and then
Can't punch it if it's a...
boom.
Hmm.
So everyone in that 20-foot circle needs to give me a DC 26 basic reflex save.
Are you able to put that in the reflex save button in the chat? Weird question, I know, but like this might be like a thing that we can learn to use. So whenever you need those reflex saves, we can just click on it and it'll do it.
It's right there.
It is in the chat.
What?
Oh. Where?
Oh, you just click
Oh.
that.
I would like to use my hero point.
Same.
Yeah, sure.
Is there a button to just hero point?
Well,
On.
that's better.
What is going on here? I can't clear them out. Anyways, I am using mine.
The on your character sheet, there's like
What?
a thing at the top by your name that can help you keep track of it.
Well, yeah, but how do I? Do I just roll again? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I should, but it feels like a waste because I don't think I will, but I guess. I guess I will use my hero point.
Got mac and cheese and chicky nuggies.
Is that lower than what you rolled before?
Yes, I think it is.
Then re-roll. Yes.
Homebrew. Thank you. I was brought food.
Oh!
Food is tasty.
I was
Yeah.
Still fail. So if
So
you
low in
failed,
the initiative.
if you failed, you take full 42 fire damage.
Lies.
And if you succeeded, you take half.
I have
And-
resistance to
Yes.
fire.
I am going to use my reaction
So will I.
and cast Eat Fire.
It's Capped Eat Fire.
I currently have resistance 6 to fire, and I will also use my reaction to eat fire. I just gotta find the button.
How do I adjust my HP? Because I am like, I think I just got fried.
No, you're not. You're not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That definitely,
Eating fire
that
would do nothing
definitely
for me.
hurt. But that didn't kill you.
Dude, 42 damage? I've got like, I am not
There you
doing
go.
good. I'm
I
I did
crispy.
it for you.
If I
You are
do-
definitely crispy. That hurt.
Yeah.
But you
So
are
yeah,
still
so-
good.
so half is 21, and then 5 resistance from Eat Fire puts it to 16. How do you do that?
just go up to the spell and hit half. After you drag your Belch Fire on yourself, it'll.
Yeah, if you have the
okay.
resistance entered into your character sheet, it'll automatically apply it.
Got it. So got to drop that on myself, and then hit the damage half. Got it. Okay.
Which is great because I have weakness to fire innately, and then resistance to fire with that spell.
Hold on. So
Excellent. That's so fucking cool, man. Sorry. I'm wowed by
cantrips
Foundry
are
again.
automatically heightened to your maximum spell level, right?
Yes.
And since Eat Fire is a cantrip, then it gets heightened to 3rd level for me, which means that it does get the +3. So the resistance becomes 5, right?
Uh-huh.
Or becomes
Yes.
10 from 5.
Yes.
So
Yes.
okay, so then I take 10 less.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait.
so I should take another 5 off then, if that's the case.
Yeah, it's good for any of us.
Wait, hold on. It says heightened +2 for some reason.
Oh yeah,
Base
it says
first.
heightened +3, then heightened +2.
Every 3 you gain by 5. And we are only at +2 right now.
Oh, because cantrips are not level 0; they're base 1st level.
Correct.
I see. So it has to be
Got it.
It has to be a 4th level spell. Okay, so then my resistance is only 6 natively.
Got it.
Using my reaction to Eat Fire only saves me 1 point. Does nothing for me except give me Belch Fire, the smoke thing. Belch smoke.
Right.
Sorry.
Also, is he still flying?
Minus 40.
Excuse me. Ow.
Oh, that was more than I needed.
Yes, he is currently flying about 30 feet off the ground.
Minus 36.
Oh, thank God I'm a psychic. I don't have somatic components, so I can keep going with the spell for the full turn.
Okay, well, that was my turn. So, Sika,
I
it is
know
your
3
turn.
of us went like all 3 of us just eat that fire.
Well, I'm looking pretty charred up there. Definitely would not be able to take another one of those. Am I currently standing in like a ring of fire?
No, it's just a sudden. It is essentially a fireball, as if it was the spell. So no, there's no lasting fire effect.
Okay. Just because like I'm in desperate need of a heal.
Yeah.
Because
If only we had a healer.
If only
you
it was
know,
available.
so I'm gonna cast heal on myself. I think I'm gonna do a 2-action heal.
Worth. Recommend.
hold on. How do I do this on my character sheet?
So just go heal versus living on where it posted in the thing. Okay. Does you see the 2 action in the chat?
Yeah, okay, I see that. Okay.
You
Click
chart
heal
yourself.
versus living. Yep. And then roll healing. You see it at the end there? Yeah, there you go. All right, and then apply healing. Okay, and then you have 1 action, which you can use to move, to raise a shield. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna raise my shield.
Okay. Dura.
Dura gets a keen look in his eye, and first he's going to cast Door Strike. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. I apologize. Because the spell I'm going to use does not require an attack roll.
Okay.
Not Sure Strike. Uncast. Put back.
Put it back in your pocket.
Yeah, put that away. Dura unleashes, like, he's mad he can't punch it, but that's never stopped him before. And much like in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders, he auras and torturous trauma just unleashes a flurry of blows that just for some reason just like the force of his punches extend out and impact into the Drake. The Drake needs to make a fortitude save.
Nice.
Motherfucker! Nothing happens. It made
you can
Dura
see it
feel better.
battering- You can see it battering into the side of the Flame Drake, but the Flame Drake has no noticeable effect.
For my third action, I am hoping to take a Arcana recall knowledge check against the Flame Drake. I feel like that would be appropriate, or
Okay.
the appropriate skill, and to see if like what Dura can know about this creature, regarding to like its combat effectiveness and weakness. I'll see you guys next week.
Jesus.
It's fine. We're gonna
Who?
be fine.
Who did the sound effects?
I'll see you next week.
Your
Oh, I did
eyes
that.
are
I did it
still
myself.
watering a
Those sound
little
effects
bit.
happened by my own hand.
That was
You know what?
great.
You have tasty food to eat, so you can get back to that.
See you guys next turn. That was all 3 of my actions.
Oh man. Okay, Meesha.
Alright, Meesha is going to use an action 20. Whoops. I have the right thing here. He's going to move 20 feet to there. Then he's going to move another 10. He's going to actually. I guess he's going to go there. This is so ridiculous. And he just. As he's walking around this bush, he's muttering to himself, and he's just like, "This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea." And he's like, "All right, guys, we got this." And he does lingering composition. As I'm doing rallying anthem. So it's a 28, and then he uses an action for rallying anthem.
Hey, yeah, and it is a success.
Nice.
Right. So everyone will get the effects of the rallying anthem if you're within 30 feet of me.
Sorry, Mason.
But he can move in the emanation, and he should then get it. So you have to remember the drag. No, he does get it because it's 60 feet. So
Oh, I was looking at the wrong emanation circle.
yeah, the smaller one is the Overwatch. And if you adjust this one because it was a success, it'll last 3 rounds. I just if everyone knows what I'm talking about.
You said it lasts 3 rounds.
Yeah, if it's just a success, it's not a critical success, so it lasts 3 rounds. So you get a +1 to your AC and all your saving throws, as well as resistance to physical damage, half the spell rank. So 1 point should go in addition to everything else.
Okay.
And then that was action, and then with my last action, I just raised my arm up and I cast shield on myself.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Mason.
Okay. Mason's gonna move over here. And then he's going to draw his lance. Not lance, I'm sorry, javelin. And then he is going to throw it
Okay.
at the Louis Beastie. Take this, Beastie. I would say no.
No.
Okay.
So you throw that javelin so far, it goes off the cliff, past the river, past the other side into the tree line, and just disappears into the horizon.
That's why you have more than one. That's it.
Okay. Tips.
So I'll.
Unleash hell!
Where the hell is it? God,
Why
all
do
those
I
spells-
keep doing this?
You really want a speed surge?
I do want a speed surge, but I'm not trying to show you guys what I'm doing.
We don't want you to speed surge at all.
I don't care what
No
you
one
want.
asked you to speed surge, GM. I didn't ask for this.
I need a DC save 22 basic reflex.
What is it that you're doing?
I'm finishing off my spell.
Oh. Holy crap, man.
I don't like this.
What do you roll?
36.
36.
I don't like that.
So he critically succeeded.
Which means
Oh god.
If it was a
Nothing?
basic save for half damage, then a critical success means that no damage was.
Really?
Yep. Does that take all 3 of your actions on this turn too?
Yup.
6 actions to do nothing. Hot damn.
Whoa.
Feels bad, man.
But if it
I'm
works,
so sorry.
Whoever put that rule into effect, I'm hoping they get athlete's foot.
that's it.
Just to start with, it's athlete's foot.
I would have been like
I
a
do
raging case of the
still-
craft or something.
I do still shine for a minute, and glow with light, and deal 1 force damage to creatures that end their turn adjacent to me, but I don't know how to do that because there's no button for it.
Isn't there?
They in the spell.
It just says I can do 1 force damage. Like, thanks. That's not helpful.
Gonna hurt me.
Only if you enter turn there.
There you go. You have to click the little calculator looking button.
But it didn't put it on me.
No, but anybody who ends their turn next to you just has to click the damage button.
Okay. I might as well finish the cool spell animation that does nothing.
Yeah.
A full golden version of a child forms behind me through the outline, picks me up like a little bit off the ground, hugs me to his chest, and the beam shoots out from my chest.
Way more optimal than Care Bear Stare.
It is the Care Bear stare, but better.
I don't know if it's better.
Oh.
It's better if they don't have 36 to their reflex save while flying.
So, anywho. Oh, Lord. Okay, so fly 50.
Alright, so friends, we've learned that we shouldn't target its reflex save. Or its fortitude save. Perhaps it will have a weak will.
It should. They're not that. You can't be good at everything.
Yeah,
That's
no,
like law.
too bad I failed my recall knowledge check to know anything about it. Critically. Oh, and Misha's gonna pay for it. Meesha, how come you didn't warn us away from this Drake lair? What?
Uh-huh.
Oh no!
I forgot to target you, so that one's on me.
Rolls again, critically succeeds.
Well, I mean, I am gonna do another one.
It does say
But,
take 2 strikes.
It's take 2 fang strikes and 1 tail strike. So it is 3 strikes.
The Draconic Frenzy.
And then it's out, at least.
Alright, so that's fire, and I still got this. So it'll automatically cast. So I just click damage, right?
Yep.
Alright. Awesome.
Only 2 of it's fire, so.
Right. And I take 11. Okay, excellent. That's the way it should be. And then the resistance from the. Alright, alright. Yeah, it hits. It just makes it. Ready?
Misha, no.
Oh, you can assign tokens elevation.
That hits.
Mm-hmm.
And with that last one, actually, Meesha raises his hand up. And before the last blow hits, he uses reaction and he casts his wooden double. And you see this. There's a flash of smoke. I'm gonna
Substitution jutsu.
I'm gonna step away, and I get basically 25 temp hit points. So it will take that. I won't take any damage on that last hit.
Okay.
And then you see basically what appears in the smoke that the creature hid is a wooden replica of Meesha, whip and all, in some dance pose. And as it takes the hit, it just again burns into ash, and then you just see me emerge from this cloud of smoke as I step away.
Is that the first one was a crit?
No, the
Wait,
first one wasn't a crit.
Oh, which one was a crit?
None of them were crits.
None of them.
Sorry to be the nerd, the rules lawyer nerd here. It says you're critically hit by a damage dealing effect or strike to activate the wooden double.
Oh, my bad. So that doesn't happen. I eat 16.
Sorry.
So ignore that. That's fine.
But let's just remember that it wasn't Lewis that got you killed.
Oh no, it was Dura and it was Dura and
I'm just
Mason.
saying,
It
at
was,
this point,
Yeah, Dura
if
shoves
you
up his
die,
weird glasses
Dura
and is like,
three.
remember
Kill
this.
three.
it's
Kill
Dura and
three.
Mason.
He actually.
Oh no,
you.
Mason. Oh yeah, but we'll just remember this.
Actually, the wooden double spell requires a critical hit to.
You're right.
Okay.
No, I didn't read that. I just remember. I'm like, oh, I can use it, and then no, I can't.
Sorry.
No, you're
So-
right. No, that's fine. still
Sika,
up.
it is your turn.
Ugh. Oy. She's just observing this whole scene about her and is just kind of flicking her
Can you see your
mandibles
chest?
about, just clearly agitated but not saying anything about it. She's going, oh god. She's gonna go over to Meesha because yeah. And yeah, she's gonna heal him. Hold on. I have to get out of the measure thing to move. Hold on. And healing.
Would you have enough movement to stand here instead?
Yes, I think.
Okay. Well, okay. So what it really comes down to is, are you intending to use a 1 action or 2 action heal?
I was gonna do a 2 action.
Okay. Then it doesn't actually matter. But if you had used a 1 action, you would now be in melee range to stab, and do the divine weapon thing.
Oh, is it
Oh.
not up in the air anymore?
Oh,
No, I'm giving her a hint on how to use her character sheet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
oh yeah, no, actually he's right. So if I did a 1 action heal, I would be able to do a thing with my knife that does a fun thing for things. But isn't it in the air?
No, he landed to attack.
Oh, he did land to attack Meesha then. Oh, okay.
He had to
So
do a tail attack, so he's currently on the ground.
okay, so I will do a 1 action heal on Meesha and then stab the dragon.
So click the 1 action for the heal. Roll healing.
What the shit?
Wow.
We were not
What
meant to come
the
back.
What?
We were not meant to come back. We were. This is not meant to happen.
So good.
Holy crap. Oh. Wow.
We were meant to exist
okay.
on indefinite hiatus forever.
All right. Well, roll your attack.
Someone pissed off the dice gods, and it wasn't the healer. Oh!
Nice. Okay.
I don't know if anybody else saw that roll onto a 1 for a brief second there.
I did. Roll your damage. Hold on. Wait a second. Before you roll damage. Okay. Now roll damage.
She should also have the rallying anthem too on her.
Oh, wait, I've rolled the wrong thing. Sorry.
Yep. You're okay. You can just click damage underneath the attack button. Like in the chat. There you go. See, look at that. You got a 3. I love that the spirit damage is
It's
a
a
little
spooky
ghosty.
ghost. I love that.
It's a
adorable.
spoop.
It looks like the Space Invaders
Ha!
monster.
It's a
It does.
little Pac-Man thing.
Yeah.
But Asika should have the rallying anthem effect on her as well. So
Yes.
okay, you do have it. I wasn't sure if you had it on.
Yes, I do have it. I'm not sure how to put it on myself, though.
Hold on a second. No, you don't have it. Hold on.
Where is? I don't know if I can. I don't think I can drag it and drop it on you.
Be able to.
It's,
No, I get the error message. I don't have permission.
There we go. Okay. Oh no, I dragged it onto the wrong person.
Yeah, you put it on me. I'm gonna get rid of that one.
Do all green people look the same to you, DM?
No,
Yes.
I wasn't looking at the token.
Yes.
There we go.
And,
Now it's on
and
there.
that should be two rounds still on that. So just FYI. Anyway.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll edit that. That's fine.
But that should be all 3 of my actions.
Okay. All right, Dura.
You're a mad.
Dura hit. Dura smash.
You're a smash. How far is it away from me?
About 20, 30, 25, 30. Just looking at it.
30 feet.
Depending on how you go over there.
Do we calculate the hypotenuse, GM, because it's up in the air?
It's
On the
not currently in
ground.
there.
It
Oh,
landed!
sorry.
Yep, it landed.
Yay, we love that it landed. Then yeah, Dura opens his fists into his claws, and he instead will cast Slashing Gust. And he just swipes his, he swipes his, like Zoro cutting from a distance, and it just travels across the air. And that's a 26 misses?
Yeah.
This drink
By
is too
one.
big. That was a 15 on the dice, guys.
Oh my. Oh. Oh, my heart. I can't take it. Meesha.
Wow. Okay. Is this difficult terrain here?
Yeah, my last action, I just did Slackjawed.
Oh, you still had an. Sorry, if you wanted to do something for your action.
Yeah. Use your
No, Dura
action.
put all of his heart into that one. He just third action, nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah, I
Oh
know.
my god.
Dura's got nothing. He's just like, I don't understand. Nothing works.
Oh, that's funny.
Like these bushes here.
So
and this
they
stuff here.
are difficult terrain. Yes.
Okay. And this boulder over here, would I be able would it give cover? That's the reason why I'm asking.
If you take cover behind it, which is an action, then absolutely.
Okay. All right, this is what happens. So, Meesha he's getting bitten up, and you hear him say, you just hear him say Mason and Dura. That's what you clearly hear him say. He feels Sika's healing touch, and he looks at her. He kind of shrugs his shoulders and just throws his hands to the ground, and there's a giant cloud of colorful smoke that appears as I cast Flashy Disappearance. And I become temporarily invisible. And I'm also able to stride. So I am.
Hold on a second. Well, actually, first things first, manipulate trait. You go to do the thing.
I'm going down. Yep. Yep. And as there's a cloud, as I try and throw my hands down and cast a spell, I don't know what's happening.
So, Tips is using his reaction.
Okay.
So you have how much damage would reduce you to 1?
23.
So you will be reduced
I have
to
24
1.
hit points. Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be reduced to 1, and
Okay.
Tips will take the remaining 2.
Okay, so there's a cloud of smoke. I feel fangs hit me, and I'm like, oh, this is it. I'm like, Mason, Dura, you.
We're also both wounded 1.
And then all of a
Yes.
sudden, I feel some of that damage being sucked away. I don't know what happened because I'm now in a cloud of smoke from the Flashy Disappearance, which enables me to stride. So I'm going to move. Okay, go ahead, someone.
Doesn't concentrate mean if it's interrupted, he has to make a save?
Yes. If it's during the cast, if he's attacked, he has to make a concentration, which is Constitution check.
All right, I just had Foundry shit the bed on me.
Oh
Alright.
no!
Yeah.
Hold on, I see one thing that happened. Boom, there you go.
Yeah, all it was showing was just a 60-foot green block emanation, and everything else was black.
Oh no!
Um,
I'm trying to give you the.
it's an omen.
There we go.
All right, where was that at?
So,
All right.
I mean, yeah, your spell's interrupted, but you can still move.
So, all right. So, what actually happened?
You
Like
went to cast the spell, and in the middle of performing your somatic component, the dragon bit you and disrupted your ability to cast the spell.
All right. So there's no roll or anything. It's done. It's done. All right.
Well,
So
I'm sorry. No, yeah, you do have to make a fortitude check. I thought you had failed that. Never mind.
no,
Yeah, no, you
there's
gotta
a
make
lot of there's a lot of things that are happening at once.
Yeah.
All right. So fortitude save. Is that correct?
Yep. Oh, there you go. The spell does go off.
All right. Okay. So there's a cloud of smoke. I go temporarily invisible. I'm able to stride to here. I'm behind this rock, and I get to roll a stealth check to hide, and this should have +2 to it. Hopefully, it adds it correctly. I don't know if it's adding this in. Well, I guess we'll find out. Of course. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, and then with my last action, because stride is part of the spell, I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Okay, so from all you see Meesha disappear, and then next to you, a bloody handprint just smears into the rock next to you.
Gotcha.
Okay. So then it goes to Mason. Mason's turn.
Okay. Mason's going to use 2 actions to get over here. Bonk. And then, because he has Furious Focus, he can do a Vicious Strike with 1 action.
Okay.
But you got hit first. Whoa. Okay, 30.
Okay, that will hit.
$19 damage. 4 rolls, but still damage.
It is damage. You cut into him. He snarls and recoils a bit from it. Definitely didn't like it.
Okay, that's his turn.
All right, Tips, you're up.
Hips is gonna like brace himself like a little kid squinting and just stare intently with his little button eyes at the Drake. And hope something works. Mind games. Next. Isn't it great that all of our numbers are red and all of his are green?
Yeah, well, you can tell whose numbers are which numbers. I don't like this.
I'm sorry. This is how we know we took a break for too long.
I mean, his numbers are also just infinitely larger than ours.
Not my modifiers.
Is this
It's
winnable?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because you've crit success every saving throw.
I mean, that was
Oh,
a
man.
19 on the die.
That's 4 in a row.
I've been rolling really high. I can't. What do you want me to do about RNG? Okay. Oh. Was that was your whole turn?
I'm stunned.
Oh.
He critically succeeded.
Oh no. Okay. Well.
God damn. Well. Holy shit.
Misha's looking at you near death, and he's just with his hand going, "Go ahead, go ahead."
Oh my god.
See, his numbers are
Christ,
green.
dude.
Holy shit.
Why? Oh, Mason.
Okay.
So you just get completely clobbered with a tail attack across the chest, and as he spins around, he will miss one strike and miss a second strike. So he'll swing at you twice with his claws, and the second time he seems to like get himself tangled up over his own tail there for a second. And where the hell is it?
Yeah, badly injured.
He makes himself off
I think this
guard
thing's
for-
weakness is just its low HP. It's definitely like well above our pay grade as far as like a CR
Okay.
encounter. Probably.
How
But
do I
its
subtract
weakness is its HP because we're doing hitting it.
Oh,
But we'll
Does it
see.
do it automatically?
it does it automatically. So you would just click the damage button where the full
Or would you-
damage is.
Oh, I
Which do
got
it double for crit, or is the crit already calculated?
It's crit already doubled.
Okay.
Don't take double again. That would be insane.
Okay, I got you. Thank you.
So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sika.
Alright, so Sika's mandibles are twitching in a very irritated fashion, and her eyes are locked on this Drake. Her hand clenches into a fist. By Pharasma, I will see you into the ground, as she casts Bone Shaker. 2 action.
Okay.
Fortitude save.
Well,
D-
cast the spell first. Yep, there we go. See, cast the spell. Okay. It 2 actions, somatic verbal. Okay, hold on.
Nice one creature with
Cause
this skill.
boom.
Oh, that's
Luckily, your spell is not concentrate. Oh, it is concentrate. So first, he doesn't hit you. So he's a little curled up in his own tail right at the moment. So he kind of just flails at you a little bit with his claw, but is unable to land anything.
damage? Or does he have to make his fortitude?
You still got to make his fortitude save. That was just a attack of opportunity, reactive strike. He succeeds his fortitude save.
That was against Mason.
No. Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
the attack. The attack was against Mason. That still would have missed.
Yep,
No,
my
Oracle
AC
does
is 24. He would still take. Oh no, he succeeded, so I guess he wouldn't take any damage, wouldn't he?
Well,
No,
it
hold on.
says half
It
damage.
says
I
a
believe.
target takes half damage. Yep, and it was the 2-action version you said, right?
Yeah.
So you still roll damage. Okay, and I will take half of that. Oh, no, sorry. Not you. I will take half of that. Bam. As you watch
And
as some of the bones ripple inside the Drake's body.
for my last action, I'm going to take a strike at him.
Okay. Make sure you got your thing active too.
Miss.
That will miss. All right.
That is my turn.
Alrighty. Dura.
Dura refuses to give up even in the face of a seemingly unwinnable conflict, because he does see that while his attacks have failed thus far, his allies have made some headway. So in his head, he thinks if he can just get in there, maybe he can at least draw some focus from the Drake, and his allies are going to be able to handle can take it down. So he's useful even if he can't do anything. So he activates his Draconic Claws, and then he bursts in with his Draconic Rush. And he's going to flank with Mason, striding twice, and then making a Draconic Claws attack roll. Weep Womp. He misses.
I'll give you a hero point.
He attempts the hero point. He hits! Yay! I did something! Alright, here's the damage.
Oh,
That is... Something's wrong. Hang on, ignore this. Why is it not giving me the fire damage?
didn't that happen last time?
Yeah.
Where that it just you had to do the fire damage on its own?
Yeah, I think that's 12 flashing. Successful hit the creature takes an additional 3d6 fire damage, but the regular Draconic Claws are supposed to do 1d6 fire.
So that should just be.
Oh,
fire
I know
damage
why.
instead
I
of
know why. It's
slashing.
because I didn't apply the Dragon Claws onto me. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
cast a
you
spell
know.
and then I didn't give myself the claws.
Just the wings.
So here's the damage. Yeah, there we go. It still isn't correct because it's supposed to be d6s because I have the thing that increases their damage die. No, never mind. It's the 12. It's the 12 plus an additional 3d6. I'm just gonna roll the 3d6
Okay.
if it lets me roll 3d6. Slash roll 3d6. And that's an additional 7 fire on top of the 6 fire, so 13 fire, which I'm sure has resistance. That's okay. It won't let me.
Oh, wait. All that damage is fire?
6. Yeah, I know. 6 slashing and then a total of 13 fire. It probably has like. Yeah.
Immune to fire.
It is
Oh.
immune to fire. The
Ooh,
fire seems to do absolutely nothing to
It
it.
makes Dura feel better. That's what it does.
Yep. You do cut into him a good bit.
I made progress. All right.
Like keep
That's-
cutting, keep cutting.
Yeah. That is that's Dura's 3 actions.
All right, Meesha, you're up.
Yeah, Misha just looks at Tips and just gives a nod because he knows in his head he saved his life. And then he puts his hand over his chest and I cast a 3rd level soothe on myself. That doesn't seem right. Why is it only?
Exactly, Ranikin. It's
No, that's
he,
right.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say
got the
that-
spirit
no,
of
that
a
looks
dragon
good.
inside of him. That's exactly what this is.
And
I don't wanna
then
go
he
into it
just
right
waves
now,
his
but that's
hand in the
the
air and
backstory.
he casts shield on himself, and that ends his turn.
Okay. Mason.
Okay. So I'm gonna take. So first action, I'm gonna do a vicious swing. (24) misses. Second action, I'm gonna take another swing, but this still would be a vicious swing, but just at.
Well, you can only a vicious swing has the flourish trait, which means you can only do it once per turn.
Right. So, but just because I want to. Okay, you're right. I was You're right. So I'm going to just regular strike.
Yeah.
For the second time.
I'll get him.
Nope. Rolling low. Okay, third is just raise the shield.
Okay.
Sorry guys.
He's so
Gonna do damage this round. The dice decided it needed a break. The dragons needed a break from taking damage, so it decided to roll really low.
Tips, you're up.
So if I'm correct, I only have 2 actions this turn, but stunned goes away.
Yes.
Okay. You cheated. That's not fair. And he pulls, wheels back like he's throwing a baseball, and a psychic baseball shoots out from him, and it flickers into it out of existence.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep, just roll damage and I can take the double.
Nice.
Oh. Okay, no, it was like. Okay. Alright. You can tell that baseball just like plunged a massive crater into its chest. The drake squirms around on the ground, coughs out a little bit of blood. It is still alive, but you can tell it is very severely injured. Right. So then it becomes the Drake's turn. What did the Drake do in this particular instance? Ah,
Weep womp.
he gets himself all curled back up again. All right. He uncurls himself, swings his tail around, lashes it out at Dura.
I, like
Coils
you, am
himself
hard
up.
to hit.
Then, from the coiled pile on the ground, he lashes out with his fangs. And does
7 gets mitigated because of my resistance, and so it'll be 17 damage.
It should figure it out if you just hit damage.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yep. If you have your resistance entered in, it should automatically
Hey.
apply it.
Oh, right, because I have the claws active. My resistance is 10.
Mm-hmm.
So you take Nan damage.
I take 16. Ha! Now I've got you.
Alright, and it curls itself up even tighter into its little ball.
It's because it's biting me. I'm just holding its head. It can't get me. It's the
Meesha.
it's the Kenpachi form of fighting somebody. If your sword is through me, you can't slash at me.
Fair. Sika, it is your turn.
Okay. So I know Dura's badly injured, but I feel like he wouldn't really want this any other way right now. So Sika looks at him with her kind of bug eyes, and she looks at him fiercely. I can see your potential, Dura. Let me help show you as I cast heroism on him.
Ooh. Select the target's inner heroism. Grant you get a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks. Yeah.
For 10 minutes.
Dura feels nothing different. He was already in the zone. Now it's just boosting him real. Love that. Thank you.
And with that, for her final action, she's going to take a jab at the Drake. Would that count as like a third action strike?
No. It does not, because you did not take an action with the attack trait.
Okay, I gotcha, because it was a spell and then the attack. I still miss, but that's okay.
Yes. Okay. And then Dura.
Dura is going to double down. He just begins like screaming, like not screaming. He begins roaring, and he flies into a draconic rage. And he's going to make a. The numbers here aren't going to be right, so I'm just going to roll them manually.
That's fine.
2d8 4d6 plus a shit ton. Alright, how much does this boost me by? I'm sorry, I'm not rolling damage. I'm rolling to hit first. Well, boo! Boo, I say.
Ugh.
Boo, I say. Does anybody still have their hero point?
Nope, I don't think so.
We are
Alright.
into the second hour of gameplay. I will give you one.
Yay. Here we go. Here's hoping. It's gotta be hot. Ah!
Oh shit! There we go.
There we go.
Wow.
It was the heroism. That's really what it was.
Did that just smolder?
Yes,
did.
it got like sparkles and
Yep.
things.
I set my dice up to be really cool. Okay.
Warning: that may occasionally break Foundry, but
Really?
it does sometimes. But
Oh.
it takes a quick refresh. Just hit F5 and you'll be fine.
Did not know that. Alright.
That's why my dice don't look cool anymore.
Okay, so it's gonna be /4d6 plus the strength. Is that doubled from a crit or no?
Yes.
Plus 8 plus the 2d6 fire plus the boost from Draconic Rage increases my damage. Let me just read the feat real quick. Dragon Instinct Rage. It increases the damage, the additional damage from 2 to 4. And change it. Okay. Plus an additional. Oh. That is some combination of 30 damage between slashing and fire. That is at least 13 slashing. 13 plus 8. So 21 slashing damage, and the rest of it's fire. 9 fire.
So you tear a hole into the Drake's chest
Ah!
because it lets out a final and bloody hiss.
The
And combat is over.
Dura keeps wailing into it for a while until like he it's like it takes an extra little bit of time for him to realize that the thing has died in his rage. But then he calms down and and that, little one, is what a Drake is. Or was. I'm gonna eat this thing.
Let me hold up. Hold up. I need to grab a book here for a second.
Does anyone know how I can clear off my emanation? All that green. It didn't move with me for some reason.
You have to go to the measurement controls. No, hang on, maybe that's not right.
Yep. Nope. It's measurement controls, and then clear templates.
Yep.
Boom. Looking for something. I mean,
Yeah, I just see measurement controls and nothing. Oh wait, it has like a cone. No wait, where's
There should be a
clear?
sparkle somewhere. Click that.
I mean, I see the ruler, and then there's measurement controls, which is all the like area of effect stuff.
Typically, when I click measurement controls, it'll show like a little sparkle where the thing's emanating from. You can click on that and just hit space.
Somebody cleared it already, so I can't do anything now. All right, I'll just try it again next time. Oh wait, what the hell is on my token? Oh, what is this? What the hell is this? Yeah, I have no idea what I did. Yeah, there's nothing under measurement control. It's just area effect choices.
it says under measurement control, there's the circle template, cone template, rectangle template, ray template, and then clear templates.
He doesn't have
I
that
don't-
one.
I don't have
either.
that.
Oh,
Something that maybe
Weird.
you fiddled with, or like has changed in an update.
probably an update
Because there used to
thing.
be a clear templates thing. I remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
I still have
Alright.
it. But it must be a cheat.
Yeah, you might have to change permissions.
And I don't know why it's like I'm still like doing something with an emanation. I don't know why. Like I'm like locked in some weird. I don't know what's going on. Just wanted to stop.
Mm.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening. I just deleted. All right, I don't know. I'm gonna stop now.
That was real scary there. Dura pulls himself out from the Drake carcass and gonna go haul like this dead tree, like just start breaking it up into bits and just hauling it over to the dragon's corpse, the Drake's corpse, and I don't know how this will cook, but the attempt is gonna be made.
Hold on. I'm gonna. just easier to type this up, but also not. Unfortunately, some things are not in the compendium.
Hmm.
Oh, I did not mean to type that in Draconic.
Well,
Well,
once I got done eating this drake, we'll see if I can learn its powers. That'd take a while, though. A lot of drake flesh. This thing's enormous. This thing's really big. I don't normally get this big, but I think it'll still cook. Oh.
Huh.
Critical failure. It's poisonous.
Nice.
All right.
Cue it up.
Is that
Cue up that critical fail.
is that for me, or is that for just whoever ends up like doing the cooking check?
No, that was for you to direct. Whoever is the one who's cooking, that's up to you.
Oh no. Well, our cook is not here.
You were the one that was preparing the meat, so. Does
I'm
anybody
starting the
else want to
fire. I didn't
continue
say
to
I
look
was
around?
cooking it. I said I was starting the fire.
I wanted to take a look into the cave.
What's the skill for that?
It'd either be survival or cooking lore.
I
Yeah,
have
me-
a 0 in both.
Misha's he's just gonna put his hand on his chest again, and he's casting another soothe on himself.
Lindsay!
Seiko will go over to Meesha. I can heal you if you need.
And you see him when you walk over. You see something similar, that he has his hand on his chest, and it glows and flows through him, and you can see he's able to heal himself a bit as well. And he just says, "It would be much appreciated."
She nods. Would anybody else like healing? I could do a 3 action one that does the 30-foot emanation.
I mean, I could use a little healing as I'm peering into the cave.
I said, definitely try and heal the bear. The bear saved my life, I think.
I will see to him.
Tura, very injured. However, does not seem to care. He's like just yelling into the woods to the tree line, like, Lindsay, come help me cook this thing. I can start the fire, but if I get blood in it, no one else will eat it.
Why are you yelling at the trees?
Isn't that where Lindsay is?
'Cause
Because Lindsay's over there somewhere.
But why do you need her?
Or cook the drake. Because I think I might be the only one willing to eat it raw.
I could try cooking it.
Okay. Yeah, all right, sure. Why not? Can't do worse than me. So, yeah, Dura, like, drags the tree over to it and, like, shoves the body deeper into the bush there and like, tries to, and just, like, uses his magic to ignite and start a fire.
Move on the other side of the line.
There's a line?
Well, I'm saying get within closer to Sika, and I think you might get some healing.
Oh, Dura...
Yep, I haven't quite placed my radius yet, and I'm trying to get as many people as I possibly can.
Unless you say something to him, I think Dura is not concerned.
I am going to heal if you would like some, Dura. Your
He-
wounds look rather bad.
He looks okay. He looks fine.
Misha's mad at Dura. Yeah, good. Go ahead and do that, yeah. He's like trying to peel the scales off the...
And then he leans into Sika and says, no, he does need healing.
I like how shiny your dice are.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone will take 17.
Oh, bleeding stopped.
There we go.
How do I light
Okay.
a torch?
Sorry, what was that?
I said, how do I light a torch?
Um,
Oh.
Thank you.
hey,
That's this
Um,
screen. Dura's not actually
So what do
moving,
I
just
see in?
moving so I can see.
yep, hold on. Give me a second. Okay. So, strewn about the underbrush and in the ruins of the cave, you find some mushrooms and some other edible ingredients. But you also find, tucked in the corner, the remains of the Drake's most recent victim, an unfortunate elf scout. Most of his gear seems to be ruined, but some of it can still be salvaged.
I tried to collect the salvageable gear, but also looking for anything that would some sort of thing to identify him, like if he had a pouch with a letter in it or something, just get an idea of where he was from. But I do collect everything that's collectible.
So yeah, all of his like personal belongings that would have been identifying are completely destroyed. However, you can find a +1 chain shirt, +1 composite longbow, and a blood-stained cloak of elven kind.
Oh, it's not in there. Is this taking more than 10 minutes while they're in there?
No, this is a pretty cursory search. It took him maybe 2 minutes to find that.
All right.
Um, I'd like to spend some time in here to do a little bit more searching. So I guess a more in-depth search.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular? Like, what define your
Look,
search?
I mean, we hear stories, drakes, dragons, things like this might have hidden things that they've taken. So I'm just like kind of pushing around stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's one of those things where he's just doesn't want to leave until he knows that it's empty.
Yep. Now, you're searching around. You're searching around. And other than the remains and the occasional um the occasional maggot or corpse fly that's flying around, give me a perception check.
Sure.
Will their in-depth take more than 10 minutes? I want to try and refocus.
Yes, if he's
I
doing
can.
if he's doing an in-depth search, it's going to take 10 minutes.
All right. I don't know how to get the...
Well, meanwhile,
So, Mason,
Yeah.
you find a collective 32 gold.
Okay.
And one large egg.
egg.
He's gonna put all that stuff in like his bag, like everything he's collected, so that way he can pick up, I guess, the biggest parts of the remains or as many remains as he can hold, and he wants to bring them outside so he can give them a somewhat proper burial, better than just being left here in pieces
Okay.
to this poor elf adventurer. So I'm gonna do that.
Alrighty. So that takes about 10 minutes. Meesha, you said you were refocusing. Is anybody Dura, you're currently prepping a corpse.
I tried to cook the corpse. It did not go well.
Did you try to cook the corpse?
A
Oh, you did
refocus.
try
I
to-
can't find refocus in any of the browser.
So you
stuff
have.
that comes up.
Did you search for it?
If I search underneath actions on the character sheet, it's not there. But if I search the compendium packs, it comes up.
So, refocus is a exploration activity. So you should find it when you click the actions tab. There are 3 tabs directly underneath it: encounter,
Got it.
exploration, and downtime. You'll find it under exploration because you
Got
can't
it.
do it during an encounter.
Got it. Excellent. Drag and drop. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
knew there was a way. Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, and this is how Dura is refocusing too, just by cooking the drake, or like prepping it, tearing it apart. Feels good.
Yeah, he's just on his hands on top of the rock, just balancing himself, going from one hand to the other.
So, Tips, I'm going to give you a hero point just to retry that survival check.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Because it's a terrible, terrible roll.
Ah,
Good news! It can't be worse.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
It could have been.
yeah.
Thank God for homebrew.
Yeah. Oh. I can't with you guys.
Now it's just
So-
a regular failure.
Yeah, at least it's not poisonous anymore. Oh.
Look, it's his first time cooking. I thought the poisonous was thematic.
Last time cooking?
I think he's better at it than
No, just bad.
Lindsay is.
Oh, I can't tell if this is how it's supposed to taste. I've never eaten Drake before.
This is the best thing I've ever made.
I suppose that's correct. Well done. Hey! Anybody else want this? I didn't bleed in it.
I'll pass. As so that spot where Mason and Zephyr's digging his grave.
Alright.
For
Ah, it's daytime.
No, but it's lighter out. There you go. Well, it is daytime. You guys only moved for about 6 hours, so it's midday right now.
Now it's more data.
There we go. Now it's daytime.
Brighter and bright.
It's getting more yellow, and I don't like it.
Question, GM. In the tool that's doing that for you, does it look like it's gradually changing, or just all of a sudden at once? To you?
It usually it'll change a little gradually.
Interesting. Because on my end of things, it just kind of like snapped to the new color.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So it's very
Because
jarring.
I've used that myself, and it gradually changed for me. So I was just like, huh, that's weird. Anywho.
That's weird.
It's probably latency.
Maybe?
Could also just be an update thing.
Yeah.
Alright. You roast yourself a drake?
So what do we do with
consume
it
the
now that
whole thing?
it's cooked?
Oh, so you're the one that carved apart the body. You said you are untrained in survival?
Yeah.
Then absolutely, you mangled that thing apart.
Oh yeah, I
Just to get some usable chunks into it.
Oh yeah, all I cared about was getting to the meat. If there was something else that people were interested in, like they should have voiced that.
There's horrible mess of mangled flesh.
I just tore it apart, so we had some meat to eat. Also, I don't know, that thing kicked our collective asses a little bit. It was a valiant fight. You were sure you don't want to eat any of that?
No, thank you. I do not need to partake.
Are you a vegetarian?
I'm good.
I do not require food or drink the same way that you require sustenance.
Really?
Yes. I
What's an
feed
empty
off of
question?
I feed off of the innate magic energy around me.
Ah. I mean, I've eaten magic before, but he like mumbles about like how that would work, but ultimately like expressing he doesn't quite get it, but or whatever.
Do I need to eat? It's very unclear.
You can try.
Um,
He hands you like one of your chunks of roasted meat.
You are a living mate. You have to eat something. Um,
You eat the fear. You eat children's fear.
no,
that
I
makes you an
believe
evil
you.
thing.
I believe you do have to eat. Yes. Yeah, and you have organs that are made out of burlap and stuffing. But they are organs nonetheless. They actually function like real body parts.
Torturous trauma does work on you.
Because puppets are weird.
Good thing I have these little bear teeth.
Yes, like a kitten eating a fish that's 3 times its size. Just.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too cute.
Would you say I'm
Smaller
done
bites,
with-
Tip. Smaller bites.
What was that, Mason?
Would you say I'm done with Grave?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah. If you were setting up a grave and digging that out, yes. Also, obviously, Sika, you would have seen him carry the corpse, like a shredded corpse of an elf, out and start digging a hole.
Oh. Oh my. I will assist if you need.
I mean, he's in the hole, and he's buried. So he's over by. He points over by that big rock. If you want to say something or do something, go right ahead. He just wasn't as lucky. Don't know if he was by himself. Who knows? Maybe he came here with others and they got away, or if he just got unlucky by himself and was in this cave when the Drake came back. We'll never know. No, there's nothing to his belongings that would tell me anything. But I felt that shouldn't have just been left inside of the cave in pieces. At least now he's together, as much as together as it can be.
I appreciate your diligence. She'll go over and do her thing.
Right? You can give me a religion check. It'll take you like another 5 minutes of in game, so I'll just move you over there.
Boom.
Boom.
I mean, you feel real good about your prayer and preparation of the grave.
Once she's satisfied, she'll go back to the group and just nod her head.
Yeah, and Mason will nod back. And then when they come back, he'll start taking out the things out of his bag of what he found in the cave. So there was a couple things in the cave. He lays out the cloak of Elvenkind. He lays out the +1 chain shirt. He lays out the +1 composite longbow. And then the last thing he brings out of the bag is a large egg.
Oh. Breakfast.
I'd rather not. I think I'd rather hold on to this. Find someone a little bit more knowledgeable. Tell me more about Drake eggs. You got plenty of that Drake to eat.
Yeah. Well,
And it looks like you're the only one eating, so you got
yeah.
to finish your meal,
Oh, don't you worry.
even if it takes you all night. You don't need to sleep. You're fine.
Can I make a another Arcana check to know about drakes? Specifically, my question here is like, are drakes like chickens in that they will lay an egg, fertilized or not, or will they only lay an egg if fertilized?
So you could roll Arcana, or if you have Lord Draconic or Lord Dragons, that too. You're a draconic sorcerer, so you might have
I
those things.
don't. I only have warfare, unfortunately. That'd be
Weird.
hella cool. Well, just because it's in my blood doesn't necessarily inherently mean that I know anything about it, right?
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Like Dura's whole thing has been kind of figuring it out. Eh, 16.
Eh? Eh?
You of all the manuals you've read, mostly they're about fighting drakes, not fucking drakes. So
Yeah,
you're
okay.
not really sure what their reproductive habits are.
Sure. Yeah, I'm just. Well, you probably want to figure out whether or not there's a baby in there, because probably got to keep it warm or something. I don't know. Otherwise it'll go bad and die. If it gets too cold, it'll go bad and die, right? Just like birds.
I mean, that's fair. I guess just try to keep it uh, warm in my bag while traveling, and then when sleeping, just try to keep it close to the fire until we find someone that knows more about it.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. Keeping it warm until we find someone more knowledgeable is the best bet.
Only bad side of that is if it doesn't have a baby in it, keeping it warm is gonna make it just smell in a couple days.
Well, then I guess we'll know that there's no baby in the ground.
It's true, but then it'll be too late to eat it.
I'll buy you another omelet.
No, that's not what I'm getting at. What I mean is, then it'll be, all the effort of hauling it around for nothing at that point. So I guess we're hoping here. I guess what we're hoping is that there is a baby in there. Yeah.
It could be. Yeah, if it's a baby and it hatches and we learn what to do with a baby, there could be benefits in that. We saw how strong that thing was. Imagine if there was one that we could train.
I do want to be clear. That was way bigger than Drakes ever get.
What if its offspring becomes the same size or bigger?
Well, just like remember the big trees and the big owl bear.
Yeah.
Question.
There's something here.
Is the egg? I mean, obviously, I don't know, but this is a more general question. Does the egg look normal drake egg size, or is it also a large?
It is a very large egg.
So proportional to Mama, not.
I think the answer is we don't know here.
Yeah, it's a big egg.
It sure is.
You especially you have never seen an egg this big.
I have never seen an egg.
More importantly,
exactly.
This is where babies come from.
Wait, babies come from eggs?
Baby drakes.
Oh. I came from a cave.
How do you know you weren't in an egg before that?
That's fair. You don't know.
Yeah.
How do you know that
baby
we're
drakes
not
come
inside
from
of an
eggs
egg right now?
Birds come from eggs. I heard goblins come from eggs. Meesha, is that true?
No, but what if this whole world that we're in right now is just one big egg?
I thought
we're
the
inside.
world was an oyster.
Could be.
Would still imply a shell. Are oysters eggs?
No.
What?
Someone stop me from philosophizing against Tura.
I refuse.
This is the content. This is the
Yes.
content the viewers really want.
Yeah.
Too preoccupied of finding a nice warm spot for the fire.
Oh,
But we do have these items to look at too. Does anyone benefit from a chain shirt?
Nah.
Okay, so then we have the cloak of Elvenkind, which I think everyone would benefit from, and then we have the composite longbow, which benefits definitely benefits anyone who has some some muscle on them.
Oh, doesn't a Kundayo need a new bow? If none currently present could use it, I think he'd appreciate a new bow. Didn't his last one? Didn't the one he had at the trolls get?
I think it did break.
Yeah.
the string broke, and he has since restrung it. You do know that.
Do we know what kind of bow he has? Like, is it a magical bow?
He has a +1 striking composite longbow.
Oh, his bow
so
is
it-
better.
It's actually better than this one.
Uh,
Well, I mean, I could use it, but I'm not sure who else can use it.
if we know somebody who's crafty with runes, anyone who's particularly crafty could take the runes out of them, put them in something else. Something we can use.
It's fair. I am semi-interested in the cloak. Just being someone who moves around in armor, and if this magically will help me be stealthier, I wouldn't make too much noise then when we're moving around and trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, sure.
Well, what do you need to be stealthy for when you just run in and smash things? Right?
I mean, that's
And he
fair.
walks away. He walks away over to the bear, and he looks at the bear and he says, "The tip saved my life. We shouldn't have been here in the first place."
Why? Why shouldn't we have been here? Because we didn't want to fight something? So that way, whenever this Drake decided to go and fly by more people, it would have killed just like that elf I buried?
Well, the elf, we don't know what
I
his
think
story
the reason
was,
you-
and
is because you
frankly,
didn't
I don't
fight it.
care about the elf at the moment.
You
What
don't
if we
care-
were all? What if we were all killed? What if you were killed?
We would have
And
died
we didn't have
now
this
or when the Drake
conversation
became
with
our
you.
problem.
Isn't it better to just get more information and then go about handling these things?
So
We
what
saw what
if-
happened with this trolls where that was not planned. That was not supposed to go that way. And Xandri died because of it. And I almost just died.
And that was a situation where we
We
went
shouldn't have
without
been in.
information. This was we were going to go and look in a cave. We did not
We-
know it was just right there. That cave is big. I'm the only one that went in there. We had no idea. We had to go and take a look. Without looking, we wouldn't have known that it was abnormally big.
The charred bones and all the death that's laying on the ground outside of it wasn't an indication that clearly something was there, burned, charred remains.
And then we would have walked away, and then we would have come back, and what if it was gone? And then what if it was flying over a town and massacring there when we could have stood in front of it and taken it out here like we just did?
I just think is a little harsh and not thinking it fully through.
I just think that if there are monsters, we have to stand in front of them sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
There's always a time and a place, and I just didn't think this was the time
Well, I
for
think
that, especially after we just lost Zandri. We just had I thought we were all dead against the trolls. And then we just, instead of going back to the homeland and doing a check-in and gathering information and bringing it back, we rush into another battle where I thought I was done. That's all I'm saying. Is this, don't be so quick to rush to your death or cause the death of someone else.
well, don't be so quick to use this death of someone else as an excuse. That's what I'm going to say. We took care of this Drake, and now it won't harm a bigger group. And now we can go back, okay?
I think that both of you make very good points. Meesha, could we have approached this Drake with more thought? Probably. But should we have ignored it in favor of avoiding the conflict? I do not think so. Mason is right. Much like the trolls, it would take only one blind incident for lives that we are responsible for as the leaders of our country to be lost. Zandri, his death was unfortunate, mournful, tragic, and I wish that we hadn't lost him deeply, but this is the life we live. There is danger inherent in everything we are going to be doing moving forward. Being adventurers, running this country, and going and doing these things because we are the most capable ones for it. If you... I am sorry that you were injured as you were. You are lucky to have survived. We should not ignore that, Mason. But this was important to be done. But we could have done it smarter. Yes.
I just want to say that I did not say it wasn't important. In fact, I'm the one who suggested we should head this direction to gather information, but not walk right up to its cave where we clearly knew it was there and engage this thing.
We were trying to sneak up on it. It was only after it had already spotted us. Yes, our attitudes, we were giddy. I was very excited for the challenge. I am guilty of this. But how would you have done it differently, Meesha? Teach us. Simply confirming that something was in the cave would not have benefited us in any way to fight against it in the future.
And that's where I just disagree. We could have gone back. We could have done some research, perhaps, found someone who was more knowledgeable of these creatures. We knew where it was at. It clearly wasn't moving on anywhere. This is where it was staying. This is where it was sleeping.
Till it was going to go look for more food.
Of course, just like every other dangerous creature that lives in this land that hunts, the owlbear out there raging around that we let go. Well, how come we didn't go after that, but we decide to go after this?
We certainly
I'm just
tried to go
saying
after the
for
owlbear.
We
err
tried
on
to
the
go after
side
that.
of caution is all I'm saying. If you want to live to save these people and guide them and be their guardians, you can't do it when you're a charred corpse.
Well, we're going to have to agree to disagree because in the days it would take us to get home, who knows? You can't tell me what this thing would have done. It was going to sleep in that cave.
We didn't even know it was there
No.
until we happened to see it in the air. If we hadn't even come down here, we would have never have known it was here.
And
And it would be doing whatever it was doing.
Yep, and we took care of it.
He's just sitting. Misha's just shaking his head. We just disagree. That's all.
Oh, yes, we definitely disagree. But I agree with you. If it's time to head back, then it's time to head back. I guess before we find any other killer things out here.
Okay. Oh, oof. Jesus.
What's happening?
Cat is happening. I just had a cat swan dive onto my lap.
You had it coming. You deserve that.
Yeah, how dare.
I
You
hope
just
it
have a lap and you expect no cat to jump on it? You're a fool.
Exactly.
He's my bestest buddy.
Yeah.
But,
You belong to him.
all right. So which way are you guys heading over? Are you gonna cross where you did, right by the Lizard King?
Misha, do we stop to the lizard folk? Or shall we go, or do we go home?
He just shrugs his shoulders. He doesn't say anything.
Oh, no. No. Because after that, you make a decision.
Why now would my voice matter?
Make a decision because we're asking for it. You tell us to go home, we're going home. You want to check out what's going on with these lizard people that ask for our help, then we can do that. But make a choice.
I'll
Mason,
do whatever you want to do, Mason. Whatever you and Dur want to do next. Let's
Mason,
just
I
do
ask
it.
that you become less aggressive on this matter. Something is clearly bothering you, but your words are not reflecting what you're bothered by. I agree with you that the Drake needed to be taken care of, but remember that Misha is our friend.
I don't think he's being. I don't know. I don't think he's any less my friend than he was before. We just agree to disagree. I voiced my opinion. You guys went and did something else. So why just do whatever you want to do on our way back?
And
We can
that's
do
what
whatever
I'm.
you feel like doing.
So if that's the attitude I'm responding right now.
Well,
So I will ask you, Misha, again. If you think we take this stuff back, we go back home, we rest, we gather our thoughts, and see what our next steps are. I'm just hoping that then we can see if we can come back to help these lizard people that need help. Would you like to do that? Do you see that as being the better decision after what we just went through? And if you decide so, then I will follow you back home and collect ourselves.
He's just staring at you. And he's just waiting for until that beyond awkward stage. And he just says, we'll go home. There.
Yes, this interaction clearly speaks of friendship still intact. Home it is.
All right. Well, with that being that, I think that's where I'm going to end the session for tonight.
That was good. Good drama.
Yeah.
All the
Excellent
drama.
drama. Excellent
I-
drama. Very hot tea.
I use my inherent hatred of spellcaster to help you. I hate all spellcasters.
Ah.
I don't hate Meesha. I hate spellcaster.
Ouch.
Does
Yeah,
Dura
you know.
count as a spellcaster?
It's a possibility. Lewis has to think about that. Mason
Yeah.
probably doesn't think so.
Yeah. I don't think Dura thinks of himself as a spellcaster.
No, I would argue definitely not.
Yeah.
I don't think the magic that comes out of you thinks of itself as magic.
The magic of anime.
Yep.
And friendship.
Oh, not friendship. No,
And that's my power.
not after this conversation. Not after that scene.
No.
You kidding? Friendship not in the equation.
Yeah.
Look, I was gonna step in and I'm like, wait, I'm here to protect children, not those acting like that.
What's gonna be great is no matter what, you're gonna have to pass the Lizard Folk Island to get home anyway.
Not true. We
So-
could go horribly out of our way.
You could take a full day's travel in another direction.
It's true.
Oh no, we're going by the lizard folk. That's
Yeah.
we're going
So-
by the lizard folk. So
I mean, we can go by the lizard folk because it's going to save time, and then we can.
and at
come
the same
back.
time, we're gonna help them. We're gonna help them at the same time.
I mean, we'll.
I can't
find
wait.
out
I
next
can't
week.
wait. I honestly can't wait till next session.
I mean, the real question is,
Very good.
can our current party make its way across? The
Oh
water?
my gosh.
You weigh like
not without
a
their
couple
help, because they're the
ounces.
ones that helped us to get across. They
You
let
guys-
us.
we can make a raft. We can do it. We can do it.
Yeah, I
You guys
forget what we
have
did.
rafts that are currently docked over there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones that helped us to get across.
But and
Is
then
that
the other stream, I thought we built something like a rope bridge, or I thought we made something or
There is
found
definitely
like
a
a
river
dilapidated
somewhere.
bridge or something.
That was
we repaired.
that's closer to where we would get home.
Ah, okay. I thought it for some
If
reason
I
it was
remember, that's like
like one of these. This one.
yeah,
here.
that's exactly where I was gonna point. Mark, but I think it was like towards that way where we made the first one. Then when we got over to like this area, we just so happened to be able to get the help from them because
Yeah.
they were like, "There's a ghost," or something.
That's this hex right here.
And then we were able to make across. So that's the quickest.
Are we intended to go like all the way around the rivers?
You were supposed to have investigated that whole area before meeting the Stag Lord. So.
Whoa, so yes, we were supposed to go around the rivers. Crossing the rivers was meant to be this hard for the purpose of exploration.
Yeah.
Got it.
And like
Too
all of
bad
our problems,
we're just
we just
resourceful.
let Durham run his way through it until we got it.
You guys took the Skyrim approach. You just pressed triangle until you got to the top of the mountain.
I don't see how that wasn't very
God.
effective. That was super effective. I have feats that make that effective.
I mean, it worked. It worked, so that means we did it the right way.
Yeah.
You know what
I was outnumbered.
I can just jump over the river now, guys. You know that?
Oh man.
Well, good. While you're doing that, I'll jump in my spacious pouch and let you jump me across with you, because I made it very obvious I had a magical pouch that could hold shit. And everyone was just like, no, we'll carry it, it's fine. I'm like, okay.
No, I was pretty sure you were describing a bag of holding. Like,
I just
wasn't really
assumed that it went inside of you.
No,
no.
it's just a bag.
Yeah, he had a bag and his whole like
I
teddy bear arms inside of it.
I'll be honest. I missed the part where you had a bag, and I thought it was like a tummy pouch, like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's like
Look,
a kangaroo. I
wish.
thought you folded into yourself.
That's
Yeah.
that's Dura's lore that you have a tummy pouch now.
Yeah, Dura is canonically aware of Winnie the Pooh and just assumed that you had a tummy pouch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
He has pouch empty.
It's canon now.
Yeah.
It's
And
canon.
drakes are so stupid they don't have magic. Otherwise, you could have used my root magic bullshit pouch thing I gave you.
It wasn't scary.
Pouch
All right, guys, that was a good session. I'll see you guys later.
Yep, I'll see you all next week, and have a good night.
Yeah, next
Wait,
week, and then
Wait, is it next week or is it every?
next week,
Yeah, see,
and then
that's
we
what I
switch to every
wanted
other
to
week.
talk about because that
Okay.
wasn't clear. That we, I don't,
Yeah.
at least it wasn't clear to me that if we are. Go on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yes, so we will be picking up again next week, and then after that we will be
Renica,
getting
thank you
an
for
alternating
following. I hope to
schedule.
see
So
you
we'll go
next time.
every other Monday
Okay.
after next week.
After next week. Okay.
All right, and thank you all for working with me on that. I
No,
do
it
not get
was
to play
cool.
often, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was happy you have something to jump into, and Mark, thank you for letting me yell at you.
Yeah,
absolutely,
no,
guys.
absolutely.
Definitely real good
Absolutely.
sport about it.
It was
Yeah.
it was two. It's like 2 versus 1 because Sika and Tips they're like what the hell's going on,
Well,
you
like,
know?
I think a little
And
bit of
I have no longer have Xandri and Myth that were somewhat voices of reason.
Mhm.
well,
So I
the
got
thing
the
is
two.
though,
Oh,
before the troll fight, Mason would have definitely been more amenable to like, okay, we need to like recover and get this stuff, but the troll situation is taking that hard. It's not necessarily for Xandri's death, because
he
we could
misses
all
Rupert.
die. No. It's because like we could die at any time living this life. Like he's very much that's just what could happen, but because there's a lot of information, he's like, oh, because he feels like we're not doing our job because we should have known that these big trolls were just collecting and we had no idea. And then it's like we went into that fight and it's like because we didn't have that information. So like it's I know it sounds weird when it's like, well, that's what Meesha was saying, but it's like we know there's a Drake here, but it's like what if we leave it alone, what big horrors will it like that's what he's dealing with right now. It's like he feels like we've left too many things alone. Like he's thinking about that owlbear that just motored out of the way, but he's thinking like all these things where if we don't do something when we get to it now, like after the troll thing, it's like what is going to happen. So
you
it's
do
like,
have a pretty good suspicion of where the owlbear might be, so.
but so like that's what he's dealing with, like right now, and why he's just like, if we take time, this is what could happen. Especially where it's like, it's not like we walked out. Like he's like, we all got rest. We were all, we couldn't have planned that. And also like, I really did think we were gonna look in that cave and just kind of be like, come back out and be able to talk. It was right at the mouth
this
of it. We
happened
got
right
really
at the mouth,
unlucky.
yeah.
We got really unlucky with it. We didn't even get a roll. I didn't even get to take my stealth roll. I was just trying to like see, and it just was there. So it's like, oh, crazy. So like that was just the situation. But like that's where he's coming from. Is that like if we leave, if we leave anything alone, it's gonna become like terrible. Where we come back and it's just like we come back, we found out the Drake went and ate all the lizard people that were supposed to help with the ghost.
Yeah.
So
no,
like
I get it. I understand.
yeah, I'm just kind of like putting it out there. That's like what it's not just that he wants to fight things. It really isn't. It's the like after the troll thing. It's like nothing is like everything is fucked in this area. Everything's big, everything, and we don't really know why.
Right, that's why I'm saying I'm erring on the side of caution. That's his
Yeah. Well, that's like
outlook.
where he's taking out a little bit on you because he feels like you're erring too much into caution. But again, where his head's at, anything is too cautious. So
Yeah.
eventually they'll be able to talk it out and hopefully see where each other is coming from more. And again, dealing with the troll thing, where the troll situation is such a I feel like this is a big trauma landmark for this group right now. So everyone has things they're dealing with. I'm like, Teddy Bear was born in a room.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where his
Teddy
egg
Bear
was.
saved my ass.
Yeah. Oh no, he has nothing against the teddy bear. The teddy bear right now for him is the best. Is the best thing here because it's a walking teddy bear. Like, come on, like it's great. But yeah, that's what he's dealing with.
Yeah, and as far as Meesha go, was forced into this ruler role, and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. But he already had a companion die, and that's where he's looking at it. It's best to just get back home. We know this information. We know this evil stuff is out here. Now is not the time. That's all. That's where he's at.
Right, and I totally understand it, but like that, I'm just playing out for Mason's. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why you're trying to. We just took care of it. Now we can go home. We don't have to worry about a Drake flying around. But I feel like it's there. There's I like this scenario because they both have really good points, but they also have not good points. So it's going to be a
for
good
a
play
good argument.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. As I said, have a good night, guys.
Yep.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.